with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Bucks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
We are set for a big one tonight. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And 2K Sports is thrilled to bring you in on all the action. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Jakob Poeltl out there with MP. And it's Barnes in at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Rollins in at the 1. You look at Toronto. And I don't think anyone thought this is how the series would go. They've run into a buzzsaw, but a win tonight would even things up.
And this is where your best players really need to step up and take charge. Ride the hands that got you here and leave nothing on the table.
So Toronto will get the first possession. And here's Barnes. Pass to MP. Toronto passing it around. Unloads from 13. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
That free throw misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he can't hit the second. And they're on the break. Here's Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Cole Anthony.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. That one's off.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
And we're about a minute into the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We chatted about Scottie Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scottie extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ingram. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Rollins gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
3 from Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Gets stolen by Pirtle. MP looking around. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Coffee on the wing. Pass to Portis. Back to Coffee. Antetokounmpo outside. MP with the block.
Boy, we talk about rim protection. MP says no, sir.
Anthony grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's MP with a rebound. Raptors lead by 5. Here's Barnes. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. To halt the run. Pure from 3-point range.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Robinson, a screen on Anthony. Anthony against Ingram. Inside. Kicks it out to Barrett. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Bucks.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Anthony misses.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Back to MP. Pass to Barnes. Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Portis with the steal. Here's Rollins. Drains the triple. Rollins has got 5 points.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
That misses, so he split. Bucks trail. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, that's offensive interference. Dick, he's checked in for Pirtle.
Number 7, Grady Dick.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Portis, right side. Pass to Anthony. Over Dick. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Portis. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
Ingram on the wing. To the paint. Toronto passing it around. Screen by MP. Pick to pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. The Bucks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. Portis right side. And stolen by Barrett. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. MP, number 1. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Here's Walter. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot on the way. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Coffey. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Walter. Green's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Anthony. Toronto also changing it up. Mobo comes in for MP. Battle comes in for Brandon Ingram. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyles. Clock at 4. Down low to snap the cold streak. That shot, no good. Trent with the defensive effort. Now Portis. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 9.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Mobo. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Dick. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner comes in for Portis. And it's Jackson in for Rollins. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. Here's Battle. Green covering. And it's Battle missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Antetokounmpo. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Walter, defended by Jackson, to the middle. Murray Boyles, another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jackson outside. Here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Green. Coffey comes in for Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Jackson. MP's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Battle. The Bucks also with a sub. Green is checked in. Coffee on the wing. For three, Anthony. Rebound, Toronto. So for Toronto right now, they've got Dick, Brandon Ingram out there with MP. Then it's Walter, and it's Barnes in at the 5. Outside for Ingram. They get it back. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Battle's checked in for Toronto.
Toronto substitution. Number 1, Jamison Battle.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Bucks leading by 19. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored 28 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
To the paint. Here's Battle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Battle's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Anthony. And it's Toronto with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Barnes, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Anthony, the pass to Portis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Rollins, he's checked in for Green. Toronto also changed it up. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Battle, and Barrett subbed in for Dick. Anthony against Ingram. Pass to Portis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Robinson with a steal. Ingram with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Ingram. Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Raptors trail by 14. Now Grady Dick. He has 7. Robinson in the post. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the 2-man game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside for Ingram. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Fertile against Portis. Outside for Green. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Raptors trail by 14. Jacks up a three. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
High post Green. 1:36 left in the half. Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Walter, he's checked in for Dick. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Portis. Raptors trail by 13. Screen by MP. Barrett passes to Robinson. The slam from MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Milwaukee has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
52 seconds left in the second period. Stolen by MP. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Walter. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Here's Rollins. He's got 9. Here's Portis for 3. Kept alive. Tries again. That shot off.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Ingram against Trent. Right side Ingram. Over Trent. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Toronto Raptors.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Green really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Robinson. Screen by Robinson. For 3, Barrett. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Pirtle's got 7.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Antetokounmpo with it. Robinson defending. Here's Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Barrett. Puts up a 3. MP, the pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The putback. Powerful putback by MP.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Coffey. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Barnes passes to MP. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Barnes. 3-pointer Anthony. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Give him 8.
The corner threes are a high-value shot. Cole Anthony with confidence.
Pass to Robinson. Ingram on the wing. Throws it up high and stolen by Anthony. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Steps back, down low. They need this. The rebound by the Bucks. Robinson with a double. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ingram. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Barnes. Give him 8. Screen by MP. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Robinson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. It's going to be on MP. And that one misses.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
They get the rebound. Second chance effort, and there's the rejection. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Coffey, covered by Ingram. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. Portis the screen. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He swipes the ball away again.
I mean, he's been everywhere tonight. Jumping, passing lanes, picking pockets. Just a demon on defense.
And if he keeps it up, he's not far from setting the single-game franchise record for steals. Antetokounmpo with it. Robinson defending.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP third.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Anthony outside. Pass to Portis. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Portis has got 6.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The two-handed jam.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Up top, Barnes. Give him 8. On Anthony. Outside Barrett. Anthony against Ingram. Let's go with a 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to yet another steal from him.
Again and again, he finds ways to seize possessions.
And he's now tied for second all-time in steals for a postseason game.
Yeah, an 8-way tie for second. One more steal, and it's his alone. Let's see what happens here.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Back to Ingram. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.